guys, as you can see, I'm sitting in the engine bay. I think I got this thing timed right, but I don't know. We'll fire and look at the timing tool and I don't know how I'm going to do this by myself. I don't have one of those. See on those things you can do it by yourself. I wish I did, but it is what it is. I might have to just wait for my wife to wake up and then ask her to help me. I don't really know. I don't know if this is if it's in time or not. I spun it over where this was coming up on top dead center. The piston was up, and I dropped the distributor in after I moved the oil gear back enough for it to line up with number one. So I don't know where it's at. It might be 180 out. We'll find out. I couldn't ever get the compression tool to fucking work. Sorry guys, sorry for the language, but I had it in there and I turned it and 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 this thing never worked. It didn't even work when I had it hooked up to the thing. So either have no compression, no rings, or this is a piece of crap. So it could be either one. I don't know. We're just going to figure it out. Alright, we'll be back in a little while. Alright, this is probably going to fall off. We got some kind of action. We got fire in the cylinder. Come on, thing, stand up. Ain't nothing I want to do on me. Let's drop a spark. Try a little more, I guess. Voltage stuff out. We're running low on voltage right now. It's trying to be. So I don't know, might be 180 out. I need help. I can't really do both at the same time, but I'll come back in a minute. Okay. It actually sounded better. Yeah. Okay, hang on. I don't know which way I need to turn it, really. Let me see where that is. Try that. Okay, wrong way. Okay, try that. One more time. Alright, that's good. I'm just going to leave it where I had it. Charge the battery. Alright, he started a second ago. We're going to try again and catch on video. Oh, in my pocket. Thank you. I just want 3 seconds of it. Yep. Alright, one more time. Hang on. One more time. Try it now. It wants to. Try it there. Try it one more time. A little more maybe? All right, try that one. I don't know where I need to be. Try that one. All right, there. All right. We'll just stop. I don't want to tear nothing up. Well, some good news after yesterday. I'll have to show you guys what I'm talking about in a minute, but got my tires. They're not the same size as the ones that are on there. They're a little smaller, but it'll be all right for now. I just need something that holds air. And they're new tread just down the road. I'll just keep one of those as a spare. I mean, it ain't gonna be great because they're bigger than these, but it'll be a spare, so it's whatever. Well guys, we're back working on this because this starter broke. I broke that mount right there on the side, clean off. It's over here laying down. I don't know if you guys can see it there somewhere. We're going to go back with a factory replacement instead of these universal pieces of junk. So I'm going to finish taking this off and swap it out and see what happens. Hey guys, so update on the Blazer. The starter broke when I was trying to turn it over and time it. The aftermarket one from Amazon, a piece of crap. And I figured out someone swapped that motor. So that motor is maybe a 305 or a 350, but it was out of a car. So it's probably a 305. And that's why I've been having a hard time finding the right starter. So I finally found the right starter. Went to pick it up today. And Advanced Auto's computers are down. They're not going to be up tomorrow or the next day. They're going to bring in a new computer tomorrow to fix it. But then they got to program it, and that's going to take all day. So I won't get the starter till Saturday or Sunday. So in the meantime, we're working on these studs. I put a nut in them. Got my a new welding helmet, because the other day my welding helmet, when I was going to do this, crapped on me and wouldn't block out the welding. It was blinding me. So I got a new welding helmet. So we're going to weld this little bung. Let me just whip around here. We're going to weld this bung up with that nut in there. Sew that off like this side. This is still hot. I'm not touching that. That one kind of got boogered a little bit. But I had to trim that little bit off, and hopefully it still screws in because it got hot. It may have warped it. I don't know. We'll see. So I'm going to weld this up, and I don't know where to put you guys so you can watch. I don't know. I don't have my... I need a new camera stand. I don't know what to do with it. But I'll come back in a second. Come on, welder. Alright, I guess I'm not recording. The welder's old and it doesn't want to strike like it's supposed to, but we might have a little exhaust leak there, but not as much as that big ass hole that was there. There's this one. Looks like crap, but we'll clean it up and a little bit, and we'll stick them in later. Okay guys, we're going to try to slide this back in here. Forgot the ones on the thing here is hot. Boy, that's hot. Let's move that out of the way. That ain't burning my belly. Try again. Alright, let's get a ratchet on there. What do I do with my ratchet? It's here somewhere. All plugged up. Now we won't have any poochoosh coming out the side of the engine box. It ain't pretty, but it's sealed. I couldn't find the adapter, so it'll be a short little reel today. So we can come back and do the rest. Woo, let's flip that one over. Get it started. Taking some pictures there for another post. Ooh, bad boy is hot, hot. Oh, come on now. Oh, just drop the socket, drop the thing. Okay, this is getting to be bullshit. Yeah, let's see if we can get it back out now. Once we get it started over here. Been doing a lot of stuff today, so I ain't really got to work on anything all week. Took my finals in my automotive class today for one of my classes. I still got 2 more classes this semester, a month each. The last one I think is 2 months, but this one's going in way further than the other one did. Alright, that one's in there. This one's in there. I don't know if this one goes a little more or not. Yeah, just go the rest of the way with it. That feels good. Alright, plugs are finally in. Got a spring on the throttle, vacuum tubes blocked off. I'm going to put a new fuel pump on it tomorrow. It's supposed to be here today, but for whatever reason it didn't ship. I'll tell you who the shipper was. FedEx. They're always a day short and $1. I don't even know how they're in business. The only thing they did manage to do is get my tires here on time, but they actually dropped them off at the bottom of the hill. My rims, the most important thing, they dropped off at the bottom of the hill. The tires they brought up the hill. FedEx for you. Okay, goof asses. Anyway, that's it for now. We'll come back whenever we get the. I guess I could have put the thermostat in and the gasket for that, but I need a water temperature sensor for that still. But I'm not worried about that. When we get the starter, we're going to retime it, get all that set, and then try this thing again. And that's it for now. removing this fuel pump because I don't think it works, but I can't get the other lines off so I'll take it off. So I got a replacement coming anyway, so we'll just go ahead and swap it out. And then we can check our lines and see if they're dropped out. Guess I gotta tighten that bolt up a lot more. Ain't holding yet. Anyway, let's see what's going on with this. Looks like I ordered the wrong one. No, I have a return on that one. So we should be good. Because this clear line, this line has to be cleaned, apparently. And this one is the return or whatever. I don't know, we'll see. We're going to put some air through this return line and see if we hear bubbles. I don't know how I'm going to do this because I don't have an arm. So I'm trying to sit y'all somewhere you can see. Sounds like it's blown through. Let me see, this little one has to be cleaned though. I don't know if I can clean this out or not. Way back in there. I'm going to cut that off and put a new line on there probably. Probably put a new one on that one. Guys, still got my finger in here holding up the fuel pump rod. I'm tightening down a little bolt. It's supposed to hold the rod. We'll see if it tightens down enough. I tried tightening it earlier and it didn't hold it, so no, try again. Seems to just keep going. I wasn't going to bottom out or reach, but there was no nut in there, so that's probably why there's oil all over the front of the engine. Oh, there we go. Now we got it. Now she's touched. She's not dropping. Now I clean up the rest of that mating surface. If you guys can see it, clean that up. And then when the new fuel pump gets here later today or tomorrow or whenever, we'll throw that on. The little small line, I guess it's a vent line or something that's hooked up down there, it's clogged. I guess you can see if you can see it right there. That one's clogged or something. Nothing's blowing back through it. The other line worked fine coming from the tank, so I don't know if that's the return or what it is. I'll have to look it up and see. Alright guys, now we got the high performance heat shield instead of a rusty heat shield. Definitely 5 horsepower right there, definitely. Another 2 since we painted it red. I mean, yeah. Okay guys, we got the new starter up there, but I'm a little worried the clearance is going to be too tight and I'm going to have to come back and reshim it, but I'm going to hook it up and give it a whirl and see what happens. If it goes tink, I guess we know. Alright, I'll be back in a minute. Well, we reset the timing, got her started for a minute, and I forgot I didn't have the thermostat hooked up, so we sprayed antifreeze everywhere, so we're going to hook that back up, try starting again and get it on video. I'll be back in a minute. Okay, baby, let's see. Okay, honey. Alright guys, here's your running. Should run. Pump it real quick. Pump the gas. Pump the gas. Alright, now try. Come on, buddy. Might be flooded now. I wonder what's in there. Alright. Okay, let's try again. One more time. Well, it's running anyway. Okay. Yeah. Huh? Nothing. It's stuck? No buzzing, no nothing. Ah. Got to put a lot in there. Alright, give it a go. One more time. Okay. Test fire with working fuel pump. One more time. I don't know. I don't know if what I should do now. I don't know if I need to advance it some more or retard it. What do you think? It got a little bit better whenever you advanced it. All right. Test fire number 2. Okay, so since I got it started, I think part of my problem is my rotor cap. Here's the old one. You can see these things are all loose. You can probably tighten them all up, maybe a little, but they're especially loose on the inside. Each one of them rocks. So maybe cause for some missing. So I'm switching everything over to this new cap. Just got to tighten everything back down. I don't even think see this little push out here. I don't know if it was working or not, but the new one's got to be better than the old one. So we'll just put that back. Now I got to find my wrench that I took everything apart with, because I had it up here, now I can't find it. Oh, there it is, trying to fall in the radiator core support. And there it goes. Right where I can't get to it. Nice. Okay, now we're going to change the rotor cap back there. I don't know if y'all can see from here, but I'll try to do that. Cap was pretty clean, but rotor back there. We're just going to change it anyway since we're changing the rest of the stuff. This is my rigged up power wire. Let's see me moving out of the way there. put the cap back on and see what we got from there. Okay, try starting it. I don't know. He wants to die. Yeah, watch him. Running now. Now when you press the gas, it's going to run. And now it's burning oil off. Can you plug up that black cable on that? Unhook that one and hook up the other one. Unhook that black one that's on there and hook the other one up. Yeah. I don't know if it's connected or not. Not working. Is that too much smoke, you think, or is it okay? It's running though. Oh, that smoke coming off. What do the gauges say? Does it say anything inside? I don't know if that's working. Under 30.
Looks like you got oil in that exhaust back there.
Is it leaking out?
And right there too. There. And there's more on the other side.
Condensation.
Oh, okay.
It's probably from sitting so long. It should clear up the longer it runs. It's running. I don't know what that sound is, if that's a lifter. what's going on with this stuff here smoking so bad. Okay. Looks like I got a oil leak down here. On that side. Yeah, see? It looks like the valve cover's leaking along the edge. Okay guys, I put a new oil dipstick tube. I tightened down that valve cover. Apparently I never tightened it down. That's why it was leaking. I checked the oil. Oil's still full. With the new dipstick tube, that works way much better. I zip tied I changed one of my hoses out, my wire plugs out because it was laying on the exhaust. I'm going to have to tidy all that up. I zip tied that side up because it was laying on the exhaust. I'm going to hook the battery back up and I'm going to give it a turn of the key and see if it runs. He's running. Valve cover stopped leaking. It might be leaking a little, but not as bad as before. Now I can let her warm up. She's starting to run better already. The lifter over here or something's happening. I don't know what the fuck that was. Clutch fan. running and letting it burn off. I think there's a lift here, a valve, or maybe something on the belt's shattering. Okay guys, I haven't made a video in a while, but I've made a few videos, but last one I made was we put the dipstick tube on, we got it running, then it died because I didn't have my alternator hooked up, and I ran out of gas also, so we're going to we already hooked the alternator up. I might try to hook this, golly, this motherfucker ain't moving. That was... Try to hook this power steering pump back up. I don't know if I'll be able to. Anyway, actually what I'm here to do is to change out the carburetor. We're in time right now. I'm going to change the carburetor, slap this new one on, see what it does. And try starting it with the new one on. So we'll come back when we get swapped out. Then we'll try starting it. Well, she cranked right up. Okay, got everything hooked up. She runs. I don't have the choke hooked up or the vacuum advance, so I gotta do that. I need to know if this is the ported vacuum. I was told to use ported vacuum for my advance. I think it's idling a little fast also. I'm going to adjust it to turn it down, but it cranked right up. So I'm happy about that. And then my other thing is, it got up to 225 and I feel like the thermostat did not open. So I'm not sure about what's going on there. It's a brand new thermostat. So it could be faulty. I may have to fucking replace that. Or maybe there's shit in it's not flowing through the engine. I don't know. We'll see. Guys, it's been a while. Just to recap, I've done a couple of reels, little short reels, and you guys can kind of see progress. But we put the starter carburetor 4-barrel I had on there that I bought for 25 bucks. And it would run, but it wouldn't start back up and run a second time. You don't know what to do with that. And then when you try to give it gas, it tried to die. So I just went ahead and it was like 50 bucks to buy a new gasket set. But I just went ahead and bought a new carburetor, remanufacturer's Quadrajet. It might be just a Chinese knockoff. I don't see any, like, you don't say Quadrajet on it, but it came with a nice little Quadrajet manual, and it looks just like the other one. It had some parts that my other one didn't have, so I guess I didn't know I was missing stuff. It's like some kind of vacuum booster deal on the side that was missing. But it's running. The thermostat's not opening, so we got to address that. It's crappy one from the store. I only paid $7 for it, but so I'll try to take that one back and get another one, or just buy a new one, whatever it is. But it's supposed to open up at 195. Got up to 225. It didn't open, so I just shut it down. Let it cool off for a little bit, and tried starting again and started right back up. So I'm happy about that. So I got to fix the thermostat, run a 12-volt ignition power wire for the choke, and then hook up my vacuum advance. Well, not my vacuum advance yet. I need to set my timing to 8 degrees still. I'm at like 4 degrees, I think. A little bit past 4 degrees maybe. And then set it to 8, and then hook up my vacuum advance to my distributor. And what else do I got to do? I'm gonna recheck. I changed the oil too. I didn't record that, but I changed the oil. It was pretty black. But I had some oil laying around, so I'm not gonna leave that in there long because it's not thick. It's a 5W20. It costs for 10W30. But I'm gonna let that run through. Now I'm gonna change the oil again here in like a week or so. I'm just gonna start it up and let it run for 5 minutes every day. Let it soak all that crap up, and then I'm gonna change the oil again around the 1st. But that's it for now. Thank you guys for watching. I think the next thing I'm gonna try to do, I ordered a hub socket 4.1. I got an 8.1 or 6.12. The 6.1 was for sale for like $3, so I went ahead and bought it. And then I got the 4.1 for $7 off Walmart. So if you guys are looking for a 6.1 for GM Ford 3/4 ton trucks, they're $2.99 at Advance right now on clearance. So check that out. But that's all I got. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. If you guys got any tips, leave them in the comments. I try to check them every time I post a video. I know sometimes it's like a week or two in between. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys.